Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you like this watch, you can see it and purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today we are discussing a prime example of a family that holds a special place in my heart. This is the Rolex Oyster Perpetual Day-Date Tridor, reference 18239. Nominally a white gold Rolex Day-Date from the first double quickset generation. By the way, L serial number for this one of the earliest examples. It's really a unique combination of three metals, and this is what defines the Tridor. It's not the case, it's not the bezel, it's not the dial, it's not even the fact that it's a Day-Date and a double quickset, as they don't necessarily have to be that. It's the co-molding of three different types of gold coexisting as one piece of metal without blending, without blurring, perfectly defined the industrial might of Rolex and the scope of its engineer's imagination realized on the flesh, in the metal. This is a watch that wears easy. Being a traditional 36mm Day-Date, it's 36mm across the round of the case, and it's not terribly thick either. You'll find it's a wearable 12mm with a generously sloped case flank. Easy to wear across the wrist too. I can endorse it for wrists as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference, as it's only 43.8mm lug to lug. If you include the solid end links of the President, it's only 47mm across the wrist. And if you're absolutely bonkers and you want to take this bracelet off, perhaps for posterity, and put it on a strap, the lug spacing is 20mm. Let's get closer and afford ourselves some more light. Talking about this bracelet, what is there to say other than it's unique? You won't find three golds perfectly aligned, perfectly molded, perfectly executed as a functional component, top and bottom, anywhere else in the industry. This is something unique to Rolex, although later on there would be a Pearl Master Tridor. Physically bolting links of different metals together is not the same thing as casting them together and finishing them flawlessly. It's a President bracelet, all of satin finish, you'll note, and it has more substance to it than the 5-link Jubilee without being quite as brutal on the wrist as the 3-link Oyster. The Oyster's not uncomfortable, but this is as supple as the Jubilee without having the ropiness built in. There's very little play here. It's substantial and it's sturdy. It's aged well. The clasp, all of white gold, is the crown clasp, featuring the crown as the only point of demarcation, the split between the two. It's your only cue as to where the bracelet breaks. All of the removable links sized with screws. Jumping to the case, it's a white gold Rolex, which is why the root reference is 18239. And you can see the Twinlock crown in white gold. The case wonderfully intact, and I'm going to get as close as I can here while keeping everything in focus. You can see that the flanks of the lugs are razor sharp. As good as the day they left Geneva, this watch has survived the ravages of years, largely passing the years and bypassing the ravages. Satin finished on the top, fluid, graceful, and polished on the flanks. There's a conical and fully intact yellow gold fluted bezel. Getting super close now, you can see that the dial of this one is a Jubilee dial. That's what they call that repeating Rolex, Rolex, Rolex motif. It's subtle, and as you can see, it's only visible in certain light and then only close up. It's a wonderful period piece that doesn't date the watch because, again, beyond half an arm's length, you can't even see it. It is an original tritium dial. So, sorry guys, this one doesn't glow, but it's all the more charming and colorful for it, with the tritium on the hands matching the tritium outboard of the applied yellow gold indices. Original metallic gold date discs with the open 9 and the open 6. It's a double quickset, so underneath the case back, manufacturer caliber 3155 double quickset hacking second COSC chronometer, automatic 48-hour power reserve, 4 Hz beat rate, free sprung with an independent, or I should say, fixed index, and a full balance bridge for shock resistance, as well as an overcoil hairspring for concentric beating in any position to help it earn that chronometer certificate. 31 joules and water resistant to 100 meters. This watch is the total package. Handsome, emerging vintage, approaching its third decade. This is roughly a 1989 watch. A handsome flagship from a bygone era. These were scarcely ordered because they were ruinously expensive compared to the standard gold Day-Dates. All the more for you to enjoy rarity, condition, and vintage status. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox.